Hey, bud. We're going to do a little morning talk, okay? Hi. I'm just sitting here with my buddy Frankie. And I was sitting here petting him and thinking about people that I've run into these last couple days and weeks. And I have a question that I want to ask everybody on your morning cup of inspiration. Hello, thank you so much for joining me today. The question I have is, who are you trying to impress? And more so, who am I trying to impress? I start thinking about that. I'm sitting there thinking, am I going all out to try to impress a certain person or certain people? Or am I being myself? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing for God? I've said I've reached that age of my life where I don't think I've done enough for God. And He's done so much for me. He's given me great health. He's been with me. He's protected me. He's given me a great marriage. He's given me a beautiful home. He's given me wonderful pets like Frankie and our little one Sophie. He just watches over me. And I give myself back to Him every day. But I just want to read a scripture to you. It's Romans 12:3. For by the grace given to me, I say to everyone among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think with sober judgment, each according to the measure of faith that God has assigned. Am I living that way? Being popular here on earth doesn't translate to eternity. Doesn't mean you're going to be popular in heaven. The Bible tells us about the widow's mite. The least shall be first. Another thing is, as I looked at the audience, who am I trying to impress? Jesus should be the only one I'm trying to impress. He should be my only audience. So I want to encourage you today to run your own race, to stay in your own lane. And this is for you as it is for me. Got always remind myself, I'm just trying to impress one person. My mom used to say to me, especially when I was just leaving for school she'd say, if ever you have a question, just ask yourself, if Jesus was here standing next to me, would I do this? Good question. You don't want to know that when you're going to school, especially when you're on your own. But it made me think. I said, something? I can see what she's saying, especially now. Would Jesus do this with me? Would He be by my side while I'm doing this? Or I'm trying to impress somebody, or if I'm trying to, take over a group? It's not it. I just have to be myself. He's my only audience. And He wants me to just honor Him. He wants us to be like Jesus. And He can't be just like Him, but He wants us to follow in His footsteps, to love one another, to be kind to one another, to give yourselves to other people, to be a servant to one another. So run your own race. Stay in your own lane. Be faithful, using the gifts God has given you. And above all, live in fearless faith. I hope that blesses you today. I hope that encourages you. I look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. God bless you, everyone, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.